What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so this video right here, all right, this part right here is from today. The video part of it is from 3 years ago. So I'm doing like this intro to be like an update, okay, since I uploaded that video. 'Cause I know some of you haven't seen this video that I uploaded some years ago. But what always irritated me was the criticism that Eddie Murphy got in regards to like his 90s career and onward. Like it was this perception that he had become a failure, a flop in Hollywood and in the box office. And while it's true that his movies were not consistently blockbusters in the way they were in the 80s, when you look at his actual performance in the box office, his movies didn't do that bad. You know what I'm saying? From a commercial standpoint, they weren't these bombs. He did have some bombs. Okay, you had the Pluto Nashes. Okay, that was a horrible bomb. You know, he had some movies that just flat out just stunk. Okay, but having said that, a lot of movies that get criticized over Eddie Murphy's career, I'm like, I don't get the criticism. Like Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights has been seen by some people as this bomb, right? But Harlem Nights made more than three times over its budget. Okay, it wasn't a huge smashing success, and the only reason why it looked like a flop because it came on the heels of Coming to America, but it still was a very profitable movie. And you look at the legends that were in that movie, and it's a classic when it comes to the black community, right? Another movie that gets a bad rap to me is Norbit. Norbit, if you actually watch the fucking movie, Norbit is a very funny goddamn movie. Norbit is hilarious. But a lot of people don't watch Norbit because of the perception it's such a horrible movie. When you sit there and actually watch the movie, it's hilarious. The problem is, whenever Eddie Murphy's doing a movie, for the most part, that has a predominantly black cast and has black humor, um, more often than not, his movies get derided because some people just don't understand black humor. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't like Eddie Murphy from the 80s because he was different. He was confident. He was egotistical. He was a badass. You know what I'm saying? He didn't take any shit in his characters, you know? And that rubbed some people the wrong way. Honestly, they were used to black actors acting more like the characters that Richard Pryor portrayed. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a knock on Richard Pryor at all. But a lot of his characters were goofy or sidekicks. His characters had a certain type of personality for the most part. That's why I love Richard Pryor and Harlem Nights. His sugar, smooth, smooth character. You know what I'm saying? Harlem Nights to me is a hood classic, man. I don't even want to use the word hood. It's a black classic. You know what I'm saying? Um, but Eddie Murphy is on the upswing. He had a raucous return, okay, to the spotlight with his recent Saturday Night Live performance, all right, hosting that show. He had a critically acclaimed role in the movie Mr. Church from several years ago. He came back with critical acclaim with the Netflix movie, uh, My Name is Dolomite. I watched it. It's brilliant. I'm going to watch that motherfucker again, okay? A sequel is already out. Well, it's in post production with Coming to America. He's under a lot of pressure with this one. You know what I'm saying? He's under a lot of pressure, but I think it's going to be successful. And he's also scheduled to reprise his role as Axel Foley in the fourth installment of Beverly Hills Cop, and hopefully this one will do the series justice that the third movie kind of didn't quite do. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't think Beverly Hills Cop 3 was as bad as they make it out to be, but it was disappointing. So he got that. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he's apparently eventually going to make a return to stand up. So Eddie Murphy is on the trajectory of his career, as opposed to the other two people who I named. Sylvester Stallone, he got the Creed thing, but pretty much, you know what I'm saying, his characters are gone. And Arnold, you already know what it is, what time it is with Arnold. His movie just flopped, and he's not going to have any more Terminators. So don't believe that bullshit that Eddie Murphy's a flop, because he's not. And here's my point to prove it coming up.
Look, children, it's a falling star. Make a wish. Yeah.